Okay, so I was going to go on a little walking tour. I've been really conscious this trip not to have the camera out too often. People want to relax, so we've come out nice and early. So this is the front of the hotel. You've got parking down there, and the sports courts are also up the top. So as you come in, you've got the reception on the right hand side and bag storage. As you come past reception, there's loads of seating that doesn't tend to get that busy. And then more seating on the left hand side that overlooks the main entertainment area. So just in that direction there, you've got the 24-hour bar and also the late night snack bar. So on the left hand side you've got the main buffet restaurant, which has got indoor and outdoor seating. As we come through here, you've got a bar which opens up in the evening to serve the entertaining area. Which is kind of there with the stage just on that side. This is the Italian restaurant, Dolce Vita, which is only open for 2 nights whilst we were here. And just next to that there is a self-service drink station. So the hotel is a U shape, so that's kind of the bottom. You've got rooms on that side and also rooms on that side. They've all got a pretty good view. From what we can work out, you either get sea or a bit of scenery. So as we come to here, you've got Bar Plaza, which is a great location for grabbing a drink whilst you're at the pools if you're at the top end of the pool area. And just next to that you've got Pepe's Snack Bar, which again, perfect for anybody wanting to grab something to eat whilst they are around the pool area. So this pool here is the infinity pool. And the view here is kind of ruined a little bit by the umbrellas around the pool on the next level down. Still, nice view of the sea. So it's 7:15 in the morning, and lots of sunbeds getting reserved at this time. So as we come down here on the left hand side, you've got the towel replacement service. So this is open from 9 till 5. Just there. So when you arrive, you get given a card to trade in for a towel. You can swap the towels as often as you like. And once you finish, get your red card back. Otherwise, you do get charged €10 per towel. So on this level, you've got the activity pool. And just next to that, you've got Riu Fit and Riu Fun. So in this location, there's been some dance lessons, dancing, sort of yoga type things, and also they had a massive Jenga set out the other day, which was quite cool. So we've got stretching, body mind yoga, circuit training, healthy back. So there's all different things that kind of on offer in this location. As we drop down another level on the left hand side, you've got the gym. People are in this morning, and also Riu Art. Don't think I remember seeing this open since we've been here. Could be wrong. But yeah, canvas painting, those sorts of things go on in there. But like I said, I don't remember seeing that open. As we carry on down to the next level, on the left hand side you've got Atlantico, which is the grill restaurant. Stay tuned a little bit later on for our thoughts on that one. So best view, just not the best food in there. And then to the right you've got the kids pool with the slide, tipping bucket. Oop, wrong button, hello. Spin you back round. So yeah, kids pool. And then you've got a little bit of a play area there as well. And the thing I like about this is it's enclosed and it's got a gate on. So not that we have children, but I kind of think that's quite important to know that they can't escape. So we're now getting down to the area where we've spent the majority of our time since we've been here. So you've got the final bar just down there. And 2 more pools. So pool on the left hand side here is the Titanic pool, and they had some aqua aerobic type things going on in here the other day which looked quite interesting. So yeah. So yeah, this one's a really nice space, nice and big, loads of sunbeds. So these canopies do get closed every day over all of the beds, so if you've got a bed under there, it will be closed. Eventually the sun does move around in most instances. So this is the final bar that we were just talking about. Again, all your normal self-serve drinks in there, and also the bar menu that we'll put the QR code up for later. All the drinks are served there. Sam's favourite thing from there was the iced coffees. It's got a fantastic view. And then the final pool is the adults only pool. So this is where we've spent the majority of our time. So it's quite a large space, quite a few sunbeds, and it's also got an upper tier as well. But yeah, some fantastic views out to sea from here. And then, like I say, it has got the upper tier as well for sunbathing. It's got brollies up there, whereas down the bottom it's got the gazebo type awnings. So you can access each area kind of down the sides each side. We've just come down the left hand side, but it is quite a hilly resort, so if you do struggle with hills and things, the left hand side's got a more gradual ramp than the steeper right hand side. So just next to the Titanic pool is the volleyball court. So that area there is the outdoor seating for Atlantico, which has the best view for breakfast. So up on the front there where the balcony is, looking out to sea. So we're now at the other side of the Titanic pool, and just down there, if we can zoom in, where those sunbeds are with the towels on, there is an access gate, so you can leave the resort through the access gate there, and that takes you down to the beach, and it also takes you over to the Hard Rock Hotel. And then the final thing is that building there is Manderlay, which is the Asian inspired restaurant. So that is accessed either through the steps here or through the Atlantico restaurant. So when you exit the gate, you end up on this path just here, which is between the resort and the sea and the beach. And if you follow the path this way, it will take you up to the Hard Rock Hotel. There's some shops up there, there's some restaurants if you wanted it, and a couple of bars to grab yourself a drink if you fancied a drink outside the resort. And if you go the other way, round this way, it takes you back up to the main entrance of the hotel. You can also head over to another bay and do a coastal walk over the bridge over the other side. tour in a suite. Right, okay, so we'll start off with a room tour. We didn't pay for this type of room, so I don't know how much it actually costs. But we have been upgraded to a suite, so we'll show you what we've got. So just as you come in through the main entrance door there, you've got some storage, quite a few coat hangers, but we have got another wardrobe, so we've taken a few out of there to make that all work. So you get a sofa and some more storage down the bottom end there, and you get a TV. So the TV currently is on the hotel channel, and it's showing you all the things that you can do whilst you're here. So the two parties, the white party, the neon party. So that's quite interesting. I'm currently watching the cricket on the iPad, so the Wi-Fi here is strong enough to stream from, which is really good. And then as we head outside, we've got a decent sized balcony with 2 chairs and a small table, and cracking sea view. So as we head then back inside, we go into the bedroom. So in the bedroom there are 2 beds that are bigger than single but not quite double. I don't know what size that makes them, but that's what they are. We have a ceiling fan and air conditioning in the bedroom. There's also air conditioning in the main part, and these are completely separate. So if you've got somebody that doesn't want to be as cold as somebody else and you want to separate it, you can do that. So just off the bedroom, you've got a toilet on its own and some more storage, and then within the storage area there is a safe. We've not managed to get that working yet, but on the app when you check in, they tell you to download an app, and it has basically a communications thing with reception. So there's an option on there saying my safe isn't working. We've hit that, so hopefully somebody will be along at some point today to have a look. As we come into the shower room, we've got Jack and Jill sinks and 2 mirrors. There is a hairdryer, but you do have to hold the button, so it can be a little bit more awkward. Not that I need it. And then as we flip around, we've got a large walk-in shower, and it's got a detachable head. Normally you find that they've got the fixed rainforest heads and they're not as easy to use. So yeah, detachable head, washing sand off your feet and things like that, really helpful. And then what we didn't realize we were then going to get is a second balcony. So out here on the second balcony, there's no furniture. However, you have got space for drying your clothes and things, and then also another cracking sea view. So that's the closest beach to our accommodation down there. We will do a video for that at some point. So one thing I did forget to mention, you do get a small fridge. When we arrived, there was a bottle of wine waiting for us that was on the table, but there was 1 bottle of water in the fridge and 1 on the top, so I assume you can ask for those to be replaced as and when you need them. And then there is tea and coffee making facilities there. So night 1, we're here at Atlantico, which is the grill restaurant. We will show you a few of the bits that they've got on offer, show you what we get, and then we'll do a little bit of a review at the end. So we'll start off at the important bit, which is the desserts. Quite a large selection, and you've got cheeses and fruits. Okay, so over to the grill. They've got a combination of lamb chops, veal, pork, sausage, all the bits that you could think of that would come off a grill. So they've got ribs, grilled veggies, potatoes, rice, Cajun style chicken, buffalo chicken, chips, marinated pork, and then back onto the grill section. Okay, so not the most exciting plate of food, however it does all look fairly tasty. The drink selection is the same as usual. You've got your fizzy drinks, beer on tap, wine on tap, fruit juices and water. And also, in terms of the food selection, there is a range of cobs or bread and salads. Right, okay, so that trip was a little bit more successful. So we've got buffalo chicken, rice, a pork skewer, a piece of steak, chorizo sausage and chips. Now the one thing that I haven't seen is a great selection for children. So like the chorizo and things, there's quite a few spicy bits on there. Ordinarily I'd be in there for the chicken nuggets or something like that. However, there's not really any options like that. So you can eat inside or outside at Atlantico. We sat inside, but there is a terrace that wraps around with a sea view, which is nice. The food there was average. Lots of things had spice, so if you don't like spice, it will reduce the amount of things you can actually eat there. And not a huge selection for children. Other than that, it was, yeah, fairly okay. Okay, time for some lunch. Okay, so you've got hot dogs, chips, burgers across the back, in the middle, cheeses, all of your desserts. As we come over this way, you've got breads, all your salad options. We've got tapas, paella, pastas, and a pizza station. They look good. Sandwiches and bits in the middle. Fresh fruits and soup. So in this restaurant you've got the choice of sitting inside or out. So outside you've got areas that are undercover and are not. So the drink options remain the same, where you've got your fizzy drinks, juices, beer on tap and wine. So starting off with a nice simple burger, chips, some onions, side of bacon and an extra piece of cheese. Then on to the most important meal of the day, dessert. Evening meal number 3, the Manderlay, which is the Asian inspired buffet restaurant. Thank you.
Welcome. This is nice, isn't it? It's very small.
Okay, so on the buffet area, you've got your salads and bits in the middle, and then all different types of Asian inspired foods. I'm not going to go through each individual thing because it will likely change before anybody watching this comes. Got a drink station at the end and soup on the far side. Okay, so I went for the chicken curry, rice, Cantonese noodles and the beef teppanyaki. So here's a selection of food off the starters side, but it wasn't all starters. So there's a special fried rice, poppadom, baked not fried potatoes, vegetable tempura and prawn crackers. So went for something slightly different this time. We've got some grilled veggies, tandoori chicken in a sauce and a vegetable curry. So far really good. It's only a small restaurant though, and we was reading online before we came that it can be quite difficult to get a reservation. Now it's not full, but it's probably only big enough to fit about 200 people in, so I can see how it can get busy quite quickly. And then for dessert, you've got a selection of fruits, cakes, cheeses, and most importantly, ice cream. So flavours for the ice cream: chocolate, strawberry, vanilla and coconut. I've tried the coconut one, it's not to my taste. Okay, so thoughts on the Manderlay restaurant. Probably the better restaurant that we've eaten at so far. Good selection, kind of reminds me of what you get back home if you went for a Chinese buffet in your local sort of place. But yeah, sorry, I'm just watching where I was going. It's gotten a bit dark, as you can see. Yeah, so I'd definitely eat there again. We have got another reservation for tomorrow. Yeah, 8 out of 10. One of the better ones so far. So this is the buffet Italian restaurant, only seating indoors. So you've got typical breads, soups, cheeses, ice cream and desserts, and then down the middle you've got your typical Italian cuisine, pastas, lasagna, and then up at the end there, pizzas, garlic bread. So the best thing about Pepe's is it can be enjoyed poolside or back in your room. Okay, so let's talk about snack bars. So just off the main bar, there is this little area here, which is the snack bar, which opens at 11 p.m. all the way through till 7:30. So basically from when the restaurants close to when the restaurants open for breakfast. Okay, so let's have a look at what we've got. So 2 fridges down the end here, which have got condiments in for hot dogs and burgers, and then there's a selection of sandwiches, which are a combination of ham and cheese and salad sandwiches. So earlier on in this video we showed you Pepe's. That is kind of the food that's on offer here. There's a microwave to warm your burgers and your hot dogs up, but other than that there's nothing different here than you find at Pepe's. So one of the other things that we did find when we came down early for our Loro Parque day, this was still open, so we managed to grab a pre-packed sandwich for the bus and to take to Loro Parque. So there is an option, if you're here early enough before an excursion day, you can get some pre-packed sandwiches from here. So a 5-minute walk uphill is the Rosa Centre, which is a big shopping centre. We're just going to have a wander around, not here for anything in particular, but if there's anything of note we'll let you know and we'll show you. So you've got a combination of restaurants, coffee shops, normal shops, toilets, parking here at the Rosa Centre. So one of the things we do actually need is sun cream. So there is a shop back there that does sell sun cream. So yeah, we've not bought enough. So yeah, we'll head back there in a minute. The supermarket here also has lots of sun cream and cheaper than back there as well. So I'm not sure that you'd need anything if you were staying at the Riu Buenavista like we are. However, you've got a massive selection of food that you would normally find in a supermarket. So yeah, full range of toiletries and things as well, shaving products, toothbrushes, toothpaste, all that sort of stuff. If you've forgotten anything, it would be rude to come to Europe and not get a bag of Lays though. So we're going to go for a little wander down to the beach, which is just down there. So this video we're going to go out the side entrance to Riu Buenavista, which is on the video previous to this, the walking tour. So yeah, we're just going to join back up with that path where we went on that walking tour and then head off down to the beach down there. It's not the most fantastic beach and it's not the busiest beach, however we're going to go for a little wander. Okay, so this is where our walking tour ended. So just there is the entry gate, and then we're going to head up this way and down to the beach. This is also the path to get round to the Hard Rock, which is that building there, and we are going to do a little video from there. We're going to go to the bar, which is the Rooftop terrace, so we'll put some footage in a little bit later on of that. So there's a little play area just there, and then this is the Riu Hotel. Our room's somewhere around about there, I think. So the walk was fairly steep, but no steeper than what's actually on the resort, so you get rewarded with some nice views once you get towards the top. So there's a bit of wayfinding. There's the gate that we've come out of just there, and then we've headed right the way down there, round the bay, and then back up on this side. So as you continue around on the footpath round there between the hotels and the sea, you've got Los Cristianos just over in that direction, and if you carry on up here, eventually you'll meet the Hard Rock Hotel, and there's the Hard Rock. So we finished our loop round on the walk and headed back from the bottom of the Hard Rock Hotel back towards our home resort. So there is a supermarket right outside the Hard Rock Hotel. It's probably the closest supermarket to Riu Buenavista if you come out the side gate. If you come out the main entrance door at the top, you will be better to go to the one that we're going to show you a little bit later on in this video. So, but yeah, we're just having a spot at the beach for a bit, and then we'll head back to the room, chill out and get ready for our evening meal. So a brisk 10-minute walk from our hotel. We are at the Hard Rock. We're going up to the 16th floor to the rooftop bar for a sunset drink. Okay, so we made it up onto the 16th. So this is the rooftop terrace, right the way across there. Beautiful sunset coming in just over in that direction that we'll catch, and there is the Riu Buenavista just down there. So price wise, it's not actually that bad up here. It's about 13 euros for an alcoholic cocktail and about 5 to 6 euros for a pint, so not bad when you take in the location. If it ever flips, there we go, not bad at all. So there is the main building of the Hard Rock, and just below is sort of the main pool areas and things. I'm not great with heights, so I'm not going to get much closer, but yeah, it's fantastic views from this pool rooftop bar. So if you're here at any point, it's definitely worthwhile checking this out, especially during sort of golden hours, sunset hours, because it looks like it's going to be a fantastic spot.
So it came to €19.50, bottle of Strongbow, porn star martini, and some nibbles that I think you get with each order. So yeah, happy days. So that's it, sunset done. Great experience up here, probably a better viewing point that you can get back over at the hotel, so yeah, definitely worth it. We got 2 alcoholic drinks for under €20, so at a Hard Rock sort of place or hotel or cafe, it's not a bad pricing, to be honest. So yeah, that's it, happy days. So we're now going to jump on public transport and head over to Playa de las Americas. We're going to go and have a look at the Hard Rock over there and grab some food, have a quick wander around and see what we can see. And out the gate we go. Okay, so we think it's the 471 bus. There's the Hard Rock Hotel, and we are here in the bus stop. Hopefully we're right. Okay, we've switched sides. We think this is the right side. So that was €9.20 for a return to Playa de las Americas for 2 of us, so not bad at all. So we made it. It took 45 minutes in the end because there was a broken down car that some of the people on the bus had to get out and push. So normally it takes about 35 minutes, but here we are heading off to the Hard Rock. So let's go for something different. Let's have a burger. But this one is a messy burger. Only $17.25, so not but no. So I went for the messy burger with bacon fries, and Sam went for the chicken tenders. This looks immense. So to add to the value for money, free refills apparently. I don't think we've ever come across that anywhere we've been to a Hard Rock before, but we're going to make the most of it. So all of that came to €42, bargain in my opinion. So in pounds that costs £35 and 71 pence. I don't think the travel time's bad to get to a beach like this compared to what we've got back by the hotel. Okay, so remember the Rosa Centre from earlier? There's a bus stop to Los Cristianos, and the drop-off point is just up there. So you have got an option to either get it from this side of the hotel or the other side over at Hard Rock where we picked it up from earlier today. It's about an hour and a half apparently on the bus, so we'll see. But yeah, picked up from here. We've already prepaid for our tickets, but yeah, let's go and enjoy it. So this video won't be for everybody, with obviously animals being in captivity, so feel free to scroll on by. Yeah, let's go on an adventure. so let's talk about late checkout. So we've just inquired about late checkout, and we had read online, but I thought it was wrong. So it's €10 per hour per person in the room. I think that's astronomical, so we won't be doing that. But we can book the shower facilities. There's 3 showers that are available to rent for free. You do have to book them, but on the day of departure. So we'll book those, use those, freshen up before we take our flight home. Okay, so shower room number 1. There's 3 different showers, loads of towels, a couple of wash basins, hairdryer. So this is free. Now, we didn't get the time slot that we wanted, and I was down at just after 7 o'clock this morning to book this, so yeah, we're probably going to sell out or get booked up very quickly. But yeah, this will do nicely just before our flight home. She looks very happy to have a case and ready to go home. One thing I do like about Riu is these showers are checked pretty much every 45 minutes to an hour and initialed, which is really nice. And these were absolutely spotless when we turned up, so can't complain for a free perk of staying at the hotel. So in the baggage storage area, it's quite big, so you've got plenty of space. There's also some baggage carts if you've got plenty of baggage to bring down here, and also there is a luggage machine to weigh. I think it's €1. Yeah, it's €1 a go, so make sure you've got some change if you need to weigh up before you go home.
Looks like Jesus is coming through to us.
And that brings another adventure to an end. From a lovely sunset here at Tenerife at Riu Buenavista Hotel. Our next adventure, we will be aboard the Disney Dream heading to Bilbao in a couple of months' time, so we'd like to see you there. We'll see you on the next adventure.